Every day is an uphill battle for 13-year-old Jasmine Ritchie. She has a rare skin condition called Epidermolysis Bullosa, also known as butterfly skin, which causes her skin to blister and to tear at the very slightest of touches.
Yeah, it makes it hard even to hold her mum's hand. But inspired by Jasmine's bravery, Mum Anna and Grandad Robert took on their own challenge. Mum told us about it on this programme not long ago, raising money for those living with the skin disorder by climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest peak in Africa. They have smashed their team target, raising an incredible £190,000, and they're keeping on raising money. Jasmine and Anna join us now, along with Deborah, Vice President. Deborah is the charity for this condition. Vice President, former Liverpool football player Graham Souness, who had an uphill challenge of his own, swimming the Channel twice earlier this year.
Yeah, not to be repeated. The only time I want to see the Channel from now on is from an aeroplane. It's not easy.
Quite.
It's not easy.
No, but it's incredible that you did that. It's incredible, Mum, that you climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. Jasmine, what do you think of your mum and your granddad climbing Africa's tallest peak?
I'm so proud of them, and the amount of money they've raised for Deborah is incredible.
Oh.
Isn't it? It is a huge amount of money, isn't it? And what is that money going to go towards? What are we going to use that money for at the charity, do you think? What needs to be done?
Just making lives of EB just as good as they can be. And what they deserve.
Gosh, it's very, very high, that mountain. Were you worried about your mum and granddad going all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Were you? Gosh. And when you heard that they'd made it, how did you feel?
Oh, I was so proud of them.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's an incredible achievement. I know that when we spoke to you on the programme, it only feels like a couple of weeks ago, Ed had given you some tips about
I'm not sure they were helpful. I think they just added to the tension.
They got you to the top. What was it you kept in mind, Anna, when you were climbing?
So when we were going up, I mean, it was tough. I think we weren't prepared really for how tough it was going to be. But every single one of us, each there for our own reasons, connection to Deborah, we just had to get to the top. We were thinking about the things that Jasmine and other children deal with every day. It was nothing compared to what we thought we would. It was hard for us, but it was nothing. We just were doing it for Jasmine.
The air's so thin at the very top. That final kilometre.
That final kilometre was just horrific. I've never taken an hour to walk a kilometre in my life, but we just had to keep going. There was no way we weren't going to get to the top.
You had to get there.
It's fantastic. Graham, I know that you've been so impressed by what Jasmine's going through, her own courage in dealing with this skin condition. Just describe for viewers what it is about EB that just has sort of captured your heart and imagination.
There's lots of, terrible, terrible conditions and diseases out there. But I believe EB is as bad as it gets. Jasmine's born with this condition, and arguably the best day of her life is the day she's born. And it's just such an uphill struggle. Every day is a Groundhog Day. Every day is filled with pain and itch. And there's no respite from it. Her hair looks beautiful today. Don't you stop. And in makeup, they were doing her ponytail, but her mum, Anna, forgot to tell them that she's got wounds on her head. And she didn't. I was standing next to her, and she burst into tears. And I thought, what's happened? And Anna then said, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell her she's got wounds on her head." So, but she didn't complain. No. And I've been on here this city before with Isla, from my little friend from Scotland.
She inspired you to get involved.
Yeah, the bravery. I come from a world where it's full of winners and people that never back off anything. And the scale of courage and being a winner. Footballers are a 1 out of 10. These young people are a 10 out of 10.
These footballers, they go down, the slightest touch, they're writhing all over in pain.
It wasn't always like that, Ed.
In your day.
So, Jasmine, just talk to us about that when somebody does something as simple as doing a ponytail, it can blister your skin, tear your skin, can't it?
Yeah, like Jasmine's literally got a wound, probably about this big, on the back of her head. It's hidden under her ponytail. And it's the most painful part. She can't lie down in bed because it hurts too much to have this ponytail. But you know, she just battles through. And
You know, I've got pictures in my head I can't unsee, and I get emotional when I talk about it. And I'm not exaggerating here. It's like someone's taken a blowtorch to these young people. It is. Their bodies are covered in wounds that are constantly weeping.
Of course.
I mean, the itch and the pain that they must go through is just off the charts. And they have to take serious drugs when having their dressings changed, which is 3 times, 4 times a week.
And your amazing fundraising, is there anything which the doctors and the experts are saying that they can do to help? Is there a way to use the money to make a difference?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
think Graham's probably better placed to talk about this.
Deborah, we're two things we're putting out there. You know, we're on your show today, and people won't have seen this condition before. So what we're doing, we're raising funds, and the funds go to several areas, but we look after the kids who have this condition, but also we're funding research.
Right.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but if you discovered a drug today, it's the best part of 20 years before you get to the market, and it can be up to £1 billion. What we're trying to do is today, they need it today, not in 10, 15, 20 years' time. So we're repurposing drugs, drugs that are already in the market for skin conditions, and the very clever scientists are trying to change them slightly and make them work for these kids that have this condition. They've got to have something today. This is not something we can park and say, we'll revisit in 10, 15 years' time. Please, if anyone can help us, you know, if every single viewer today that's watching this program give us £1, that would make a hell of a difference. We're looking to repurpose 20 drugs. We're in the process of repurposing 3, but we need 20 because they won't all work. We've got to help these children.
Jasmine, last time you were here, you told us about your lovely teddy bear. Now, unfortunately, because you have to go to hospital so often, you've taken Teddy with you. He's been on every trip, but he'd gone missing. And we put out an appeal. Unfortunately, I don't think Teddy came back.
We searched and searched and searched.
But we promised we would replace Teddy. So, I have here Teddy that can come with you on every appointment to hospital. So there we go. I know it's not the original Teddy, but there's a replacement Teddy.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
It's like a big...
Ed had mentioned...
I did.
I thought that wasn't going to be big enough.
Well, I thought for you know, for your mum, Jasmine, she'd want a bigger teddy bear. So I got to work.
Anna's got her head in her hands. Yeah.
Oh, no.
OK.
to take home for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me honestly, how excited are you?
How am I going to get out of the train?
Where will this fit in the house? Graham, could you just move up slightly? No,
you go.
In you go.
There we go. There's the replacement Teddy. Jasmine, what do you think?
So big.
It's so big.
Ted.
There we go.
How are we going to get that home on the train?
It would. I mean, any sitting room would be delighted to have that in the corner, special chair. When people come to the house, your friends, they'll say, "Look at that great teddy bear!" Isn't it the most exciting thing?
Oh my goodness.
I've got an idea. You could always auction it off to raise more funds, couldn't you?
We could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure Jasmine would want that. What do you think? Don't you think it should come home?
No, yeah, I guess so.
So it is lovely to see you. Thank you, all of
Thank
you,
you.
so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Great to see you, and all the best. Congratulations. It's a fantastic achievement.
Lovely
All
to
of
see you,
you.
Jasmine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Graham.